Hey everyone, we're back with another gadget unboxing and review before the year ends. We just recently purchased this Samsung Galaxy A9 for my niece as a gift, so we will unbox this and have a short first impression review. Let's dive right in. Here it is. It came with a nice recyclable paper bag. Inside, we have the usual sleek Samsung box. Let's open it up. Right on top, we have the tablet itself, wrapped in their usual environment-friendly wrapper. Let's set that aside for a moment and see what else is in the box. Well, it's Samsung, so you will get what they usually offer, like the USB Type-C charging cable, a SIM ejector tool, and some paperwork. Nothing else. Now let's take a look at the tablet itself. What we have here is an 8.7-inch, 800 by 1340 pixel resolution TFT LCD display. It weighs around 332 grams and thickness of about 8 millimeter. It still feels nice to hold with one hand, and body build seems pretty decent for its price. Here's a size comparison to the Samsung Galaxy A55. As you can see, it's just the right size. Not too big and not too small either. This graphite color variant features a sleek minimalist design and a smooth metal body. Over at the back, it has a nice matte finish, with a single rear camera at the top, which we will talk about in more detail later on. On the right side, we have the power button and volume rocker. Left side is where you can find the SIM and micro SD card tray. Over at the bottom, we have the USB-C port and headphone jack. We also have the speaker grills on both the bottom and the top, giving you a stereo setup when watching content in landscape mode. Let's set this up and see what's in it and how it performs. With the size of the display at 8.7-inch, the Tab A9 is much smaller than the previous Tab A8. We're back to the compact nature of the Tab A7 Lite here. So if you want something bigger, the Tab A9 Plus is 11 inches, and what you might consider full size. There are no frills here, with an LCD panel, with a standard 60 Hz refresh rate, though the A9 Plus is 90 Hz, if that takes your fancy. Still, the display is decent enough with its full HD plus resolution and reasonable viewing angles, though you get a fair amount of that classic blue tint. Text, icons, and even video still look crisp enough. The A9 speakers are surprisingly good and have more power and poise than budget rivals. Perfect for binge-watching Netflix or some casual tunes when nothing better is available. By the way, this already has L1 Widevine DRM security, so watching Netflix is a breeze. Budget tablets can arrive with chipsets from a number of years ago, but the A9's MediaTek Helio G99 is from 2022 and had mid-range level specs similar to A9 Plus's Snapdragon 695. We don't need to delve into the specs too far, but it's an octa-core chip with some decent speeds on offer at an efficient 6-nanometer process. At the entry-level price, you only get 4 gigabytes of RAM and 64 gigabytes of storage. But this is to be expected. If you can afford extra, then these double to 8 gig, 128 gigabyte combo, and could be well worth it. However, there is a micro SD card slot for adding storage cheaply if the base model storage isn't enough. The Tab A9 isn't lightning fast. You have to have some patience, and booting up takes a while. Animations can be a bit jerky sometimes, and more complex tasks can take a few seconds. But if you're a casual user, which is what the A9 is aimed at, then it will suffice as long as you don't try and do too much at the same time. If you want to run a lot of demanding apps, then I'd recommend getting the model with 8 GB of memory instead. 5G is not available on the Helio G99, but you get a 4G LTE enabled on this tab. Wi-Fi is capable of connecting to 2.4 GHz and 5 GHz, so Wi-Fi internet is swift enough. One nice feature about this tablet is the split-screen view where you can multitask and open 2 apps at once. Like, let's say, browse the internet and open the file manager at the same time. Sadly, the Galaxy Tab A9 had to fall flat on its face eventually, and it's in the photography department where it does. Although this is the best place for the tablet to suffer, if you ask me. Pixel counts of 8 megapixel at the rear and 2 megapixel at the front don't really matter when both struggles to capture anything remotely decent. Here are some shots captured with the A9. The Galaxy Tab. A 9 rear camera struggles with just about everything, including focus, exposure, white balance, and color accuracy. It's somewhat inevitable with a tablet this cheap, but nevertheless, tablet cameras are not really usually their selling point, and they are normally used if you absolutely have to. Battery life for this tablet is also somewhat a downside. I tried running a full HD video continuously in loop, and I only get around 6 hours 20 minutes playtime until the battery runs out. But for casual use, I guess you can squeeze in a day or two from this tablet. So, is this tablet worth it? Definitely yes. The display and performance are slightly better than its competition. For its price range, this is definitely ahead, and I particularly like the fact that we get updates until Android 15. My only gripes are its battery life isn't long enough, only 60 Hz display, and it will be much appreciated if they included an S Pen support for this model. But I think overall, the Samsung Galaxy A9 is a good entry-level device if you are looking for an affordable and small tablet with good build quality, a great small entertainment tablet for movies, simple games, browsing, social media, and other useful apps. That's all for now, folks. If you find this video helpful, please like and subscribe for more tech updates and reviews. Thanks for watching and have a great day.